Hello everybody, this is Mithril Zenith. Welcome back once again to Mordor, the Depths of Dejenol, Holy Crusades, Episode 11. Last time, I don't remember what we did because it's been so long, because I haven't been feeling well, and I've been busy, and blah blah blah. I've just been quested in my other party. My healer keeps getting quested for wereboars and giant beetles, neither of which I have in confinement, and both of which are quite rare. So that's been frustrating me. But anyway, enough of my frustrations, let's get into the game and figure out what is happening. I don't even know what to talk about right now. Okay, well, I don't have any quests right now, so that's good, I suppose. Change to buffers, like, if I can remember what my buffers are, or how much they cost. Gonna have to stop myself if I randomly see a giant beetle. I mean, I don't think I will, because apparently they only spawn starting on level 3, although they're pretty common on the level 2 stud square on the north side. But, oh yeah, that's what I need to do. I have Feather Essence and Sight Veil, I might as well use them. This is... I am sorry, my brain is so tired right now. I've finally finished my short little mini, like, 4-session storyline, whatever you can't really call it, campaign. My first time GMing, and that's been fun. It's been enjoyable. I think it went about as well as can be expected for my first time. It's a little rocky here and there. Some things, definitely not really up to where I think they should have been. A lot of ideas not really fully fleshed out. But, overall, I'd say it actually went pretty well. Aside from that, what have I been doing? It's been a week since I've recorded anything. What have I been doing in that time? I don't know. I keep getting caught up with different stuff and getting busy, but then I can't remember what I've been busy doing. It's kind of been weird like that. Oh well. So that's kind of the reason for no videos recently. That, I've been tired, I haven't been really feeling well, so, meh. Poor me, blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. I can see. I tend to just leave that thing alive because I know that I'm gonna get quested for it. Then again, by the time I get quested for it, it's gonna change its respawn anyway. Yeah. My brain is totally dead right now. I have no idea what to talk about. It's interesting because, I started the series like, hey, let's play Mordor, and then it's like, okay, a lot of grinding might be kind of boring to watch, so I'm just going to use this time to talk with myself, just kind of, do this, whatnot, and it's been nice for me, but then it's also like, if I don't have anything to talk about, I feel uncomfortable, like I'm being boring. This hasn't worked. There we go. Actually finding a use for Dazzle. I already cleared out this area. Yeah, it's these, like, middle levels that are kind of awkward because I'm too low level to really start trolling around some camps that give decent loot. I mean, I can't really do that until I start hitting like level 5 pretty confidently, and right now I can't really even survive level 3. But at the same time, I need so much more experience than I'm getting from these low levels that I'm grinding at. So it's like, I can only really survive level 2 decently well, and I can't even... I don't know, but I need more experience than level 2 can offer. It's an interesting conundrum, actually. And I'm getting hurt more than normal, despite being invisible. This is interesting and confusing and frustrating. So the Monsters Manual for 5th edition is coming out pretty soon. I'm excited to get that, have a paper print for monsters instead of just the DM PDF, which is nice, but you can't like easily save things and jump here and there. It's kind of awkward that way. So, like having it all on PDF free. Ooh. Experience farm. Yeah, having a lot of like the monsters and magic items and stuff and whatnot just on the PDF is very nice. But at the same time, I like having paper because then I can just go through my own way, hold multiple pages, all that stuff, instead of having to scroll through using the mouse wheel, and then that doesn't always scroll through how I want it to, and whatever. But yeah, also, I'm excited to see how a lot of different monsters have been ported over, because the PDF, well, nice, the PDF doesn't really have a huge monster variety in it. And then so certain monsters that I think are really interesting, or have provided interesting experiences, just aren't listed. So I mean, it's part where it's like you could either come up with your own. What's it called? Nope, it's not close. So you can either hack it up yourself, just make up your own stats for the different monsters, or yeah, just wait until someone else does it. And I am very hurt. Not that I can't or couldn't make my own monsters, but I don't know, 5th edition is still new and I'm still inexperienced with it, so I don't feel really comfortable making monsters because they will be horribly unbalanced. Did I go around the back or something weird? I probably did. Ouch, 3 weeks. Well, I'm still 17 somehow, and I'm not quested, so that's good. Cycle numlock, of course. Why wouldn't I have to cycle numlock? Yeah. Ooh, a white's... Fine. Realign it, it's 1 gold. Class restricted. 26. Get it. White sashes are pretty good. They allow a lot of spell cast and pretty decently leveled spells for not a whole lot of... I mean, they're cheap, and they don't cost any spell points, so they're good that way. The only problem is they're not rechargeable, but hey, I mean, they're only good for several levels until they start getting outmoded and overpowered or whatnot, so use them while you can. Feather Essence Sight Veil. I had these on earlier. I don't know. Oh well. But yeah, I could, but like the hit die amounts or the flat bonus and the flat bonuses to add are very non-standardized. It's not like other games, actually, like other D&Ds, where it's like, okay, a 4-hit die monster will always be 4d8s. It's like, okay, this monster could be 2d6, this monster could be 4d12. Like, the hit dice for the monsters vary wildly. And I mean wildly. I have yet to see monsters with, like, d20 hit dice, but I don't know. That said, I haven't looked over every monster with a fine-tooth comb. Another nice thing that I like about, the Monsters Manual, and why I'm excited for it, is because it's going to have, I don't know, the artwork so far in the Player's Handbook has been really high quality, really nice, really cool, and unique. And so far, the only, like, monster artwork I've seen is from 2nd edition, which, I mean, no offense, it definitely, like, looks like what the monsters should be, but it's, I don't know, some of those things just look very strange. Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for... Yeah. I guess certain monsters... Probably clear this up. Certain monsters that I really find interesting, or have found interesting in previous ones, that I'm interested to see if they bring forward, and how they do so. If they don't, then I might just port them over. Are monsters with, like, very specific, like, niche roles. The Aboleth, for instance, cameos here in Mordor. Have I faced an Aboleth yet on Gilgamesh? I'm not sure I have. I know I've gone to the lair and it's, like, there's been nothing there. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I mean, the Aboleth in Dungeons & Dragons, as far as I'm concerned, is nothing like the... As far as I'm concerned, is nothing like the one in here, which just, like... I mean, I don't know, it's the problem that you have with, like, limited pictures, is you end up with some stuff that just doesn't seem like... I mean, the picture isn't representative of what the thing actually is. Yeah. Oh, not enough spell points, seriously? Oh yeah, because I cast Harm in the other battle, and that drained a lot of them. Okay. Well, I might actually just want to go level up this amount of spell points. Come on, hit the bear. Yeah, anyway, the Aboleth is one thing that's I cannot remember if it was in the PDF. I don't think it was. But I'm really excited to see how they ported it over, because that's a very interesting monster in 2nd edition. Very interesting. What else? Gibberlings or whatnot. Basically, your definitive howling horde monster. That's not just kobolds. They come in swarms of, at least in 2nd edition, 40 to 400s, and they're really weak, like weaker than goblins, but as a group they have like a howl that causes crazy fear and all this stuff. They're really crazy, interesting monsters. Different golems, like the glass golem in particular. I mean, sounds so weird, but it works. So why am I missing so much? Is my attack stat that low? Oh, what? No. Oh man, they have to join as well. Curse me, and I'm too fast looking. Yeah, glass golem. I can't explain why exactly, but I'm excited to see how they go with that. Maybe it's just because it has prismatic spray as one of its like spell-like abilities that it just casts over and over again, and I think that that's one of the most interesting spells of 2nd edition. Speaking of which, I haven't looked up if they have prismatic spray. I'm pretty sure they do. Yes, the aboleth. Can't even hit me because I'm invisible. And it doesn't give anything useful, but hey, it's the strongest monster in the 1st floor of the dungeon, so why not show it off? Yeah, in 2nd edition, it, like, contact with its slime basically, I don't know, it's a weird disease that, like, makes you, like, if you're not in water, you start, like, drying up really quickly. And, like, if it comes to enough, it's like you actually have to breathe water instead of air. It's weird. I can't explain it really well, but it's weird, and it's very interesting, and I'm interested in what they do with that. Hyokuvans, or whatever. Another interesting one. They're basically undead that specifically go out of the way to attack clerics instead of whatever. So they're like, they have a pre-built-in strategy per se, so it's like, hey, this is what we do, and we will do this to the best of our abilities no matter what. So those are fun. What else is fun that I'm looking forward to seeing? How Beholders, of course, like, I mean, it's on the cover of the Monsters Manual. How can you forget about Beholders and Beholderkin? So many options there. Such an interesting enemy type. So few people actually use them because they're so confusing. Weird, but I don't know. If anything could be called the big boss, it's either dragons or beholders. It's slightly higher than normal hit rolls. Is there anything else I was trying to say that I just got distracted by? Yeah, Gibberlings, because not only are they horde monsters, but they have the howl that just causes fear, and all that hear it. It's a really interesting monster idea. Just have like a roving horde of Gibberlings or whatnot. Or just that's crazy. It's like, yeah, they're just... It's like Dynasty Warriors level of, yeah, there's just hundreds of them. What else was I talking about? Yeah, Prismatic Spray is my favorite spell in 2nd edition. Or at least it's up there. Because it's just, okay, you do this, and then random chance, see what happens. I mean, you roll a number for... I'm trying to remember, I think it's you roll a number just once, and then each monster resists. Or you roll a separate number for each monster, and then they resist that. But, like, it's different things, like roll versus poison, save versus poison or die, save versus magic or be transferred to another plane of existence, save versus petrification or be turned to stone, or you get an 8, it's a d8, and it's, okay, roll the die twice and use those two, and use both results, ignoring any more 8s. So basically you strike them with 2 colors instead of 1, and that's very... yeah. It's like a 7th level spell, but it's insanely fun to use because it's not just a flat damage spell. It's not just like a flat effect spell. It has such variety. Ooh, ants. Perfect dazzle targets. That, and then punch. Yeah. Maybe I'm crazy, but I really like the random elements of different things in, like, Dungeons & Dragons. I really like the ability to mix up stuff. I hate, like, random elements in, like, video games that mess you up. Like, for instance, if there's something to just insert failure state or permanent destruction of X item, it's like, nope, restart. So just want to restart, you know, but so much spitting. But if you can get past that, I don't know. In tabletop games, it's a lot more fun because the options you have are so much greater than in a video game where, I mean, really, what do you have? You just have what's been coded in. Well, tabletop game, you could make stuff up on the fly. Up to your DM, of course. Some DMs don't like trying to come up with stuff on the fly, but I don't know. I'm cool with it. I'm just like, hey, be creative and we'll see what happens. Oh, what's it? 5. Ooh, fighter guns. Fire guns. Freeze on for 27? Seriously? Yeah, we're getting out of here. How? I mean, the gold's nice, but the massive, massive damage is not. Oh, we have to join my first turn, but... What was I even talking about before I almost died? Oh, yeah, I like random elements. That's why I like wild mages so much. I'm so glad that they're back as a major archetype again. I think it's weird how the only 2 sorcerer archetypes in 5th are the dragon sorcerer or the wild mage. But at the same time, I'm okay with it because, hey, they're the only 2 that could realistically just get magic without the normal study, whatever. Leadership control, fine. So I mean, you know what? I'm fine with there only being... Tome of leadership, good. What's my charisma? Hey, I might actually need more charisma, okay. 26, anything, yes. And my audio started clipping there a little bit, so... just gonna go down. Read this book, probably 18 by now, yep we are. And I think that's it, because, yeah, we got 25 minutes. Did we get any quests? Did we even level up? Okay, no quests. I don't even know, I haven't even been paying attention. Yeah, oh well. This has been Mordor, the Depths of Dejenol, Holy Crusade, episode 11. Join us next time where we continue leveling as Wizard, because this takes forever. This is my favorite part of the optimal leveling route. I mean, it pays off the most because you get like 13 extra levels of your constitution bonus in hit points, and you actually get a lot of useful like travel spells at decent costs. But it just takes forever, and leveling up as Wizard is one of the highest experience requiring classes. In fact, we can check this out. I know that Healer is the highest. Oops, not Help Lesson. Help Lesson is not useful. We can just... there's an easy way to do this. Guild stats. Experience modifier. Is this number? Yeah. Experience parameter. Wizard is 30! Healer is 32, so... only slightly faster than healers, and healers are insanely stupid slow. That's why I hate that my healer keeps getting quested for giant beetles and wereboars. But anyway, it's very useful. Very useful to get the wizard levels, they just take forever. So anyway, till next time, this has been Mordor, the Depths of Dejenol. This has been my playthrough Holy Crusade. I have been Myth in it, and I hope to see you again.